Hello people, I hope you are well. I've had a couple of requests to do a kayak setup video, especially my fish finder and my battery setup. So without further ado, here it is. Here we have a Galaxy Cruz 2017 model in camo. The kayak itself is 9'6" long, I think, and about 2'6" wide. It's a very stable kayak. And you have a couple of compartments. You have one at the front where you have a dry bag inside. And then you can take that little bag out, and then you've got storage underneath. Now, I wouldn't put anything of value in that dry bag, and depend on it being dry, I would put it inside something inside the dry bag to protect it, because I know that does get a bit of moisture through the dry bag. So there you have that one at the front. And then you have two cup holders, one of which where I keep my sponge, and also I have a rod holder in the middle, one on the edge, and it's plenty long. I'm 5'8", and my feet go into this slot, so there is one into this slot, so there is one spare if you are a little bit taller. But not too much taller if you want to keep your legs down flat. And here we have another storage area where I keep a small amount of fishing tackle. The boat also comes with an extra bung which has got holes in it for, pull that one out, then you have a well which you can keep live bait in. So you have a solid bung there, and you can change it for the one with the holes in, and then you could keep live bait in there with fresh water. I haven't done that, and the chances of me doing that probably won't be happening anytime soon. So that's where that goes, back. And that goes like so. Whoops. Pull the bung back. Comes with a nice comfortable seat with plenty of back support and plenty space at the back for putting your anchors, or I carry a diver's bag which I use for my catch. I also stick my wheels on the back. This kayak comes with wheels, and I just stick them on the back there so that I don't have to take them back to the car or anything. I have attached various rail blazer mounts. For rod holders, camera mounts, fish finder, the transducer arm, the transducer, and my flag mount, which I can't actually fit at the moment because the ceiling is too low. But here is the flag. Get yourself seen, Rail Blazer style. The fish finder is a Lowrance Hook 2 4-inch screen. It's called a GPS Bullet. It's got a GPS plotter, broadband sounder, it's got advanced signal processing, and it's IPX7 waterproof, and you get 1 year warranty with it. And it doesn't actually come with that cover, you have to buy that separately, but it protects the screen. So I shall take that off and we'll see what it looks like after that. And there she is. It only has one wire coming out the back, which is doubled up, one to go to the transducer and one transducer down here, and one which goes to the battery, which I have threaded along here through those eyes and come to the rear of my seat inside this little pouch. And I have like my cooler box behind there which supports the battery behind me, which I will show you how that sits. The battery I am using is a 12 volt 7 amp hour sealed maintenance free battery. It's an eBay jobby for, I don't know, 12 quid, something like that. I'll try and put the link down in the description. This is the details of the battery. Connectors on top, one positive, one negative. It weighs a bit. It's got to weigh, I would say, a kilo, maybe over a kilo. I'll show you what box I put it in. I use a plastic sealable container to put the battery in, which I've drilled a hole in the side and put some sealant on there to make it as waterproof as possible. And I also use the outside connector is a waterproof connector, which I have attached a little fuse box. I think I've got a 3 amp fuse in there, and we have like one of these snap-on lids. And the battery just goes in there. I tend to put the battery, and it sits in this foam. I shall show you how it all goes in, and then I'll give you a demo. First I put on the connectors. And I sit the battery inside the foam. And then slide the battery inside the container, and then stick the little fuse box in there. There you go, the battery's in. And I put a couple of little pieces of foam on top. And seal the lid. This is the connector. This is the male end, waterproof apparently, and the female end, which snap together. So we should have power. And then place the battery in this little pouch behind the seat. Which has a zip. And that is where the battery lives. Now let's see if we have some power. Good sign. Now it's going into simulation mode. I can the darker colours are more of a solid object. Lighter colours like seaweed and things like that. I've only used it about 3 times, so I'm not completely familiar with all the menus and everything. I shall learn a bit more about it this year. But I shall get us closer to it so we can have a closer look. That arch there is supposed to be a shoal of fish. You've got the depth, temperature, speed that you're travelling at. I think it goes up to about 300 feet. Can also be used for ice fishing. So it's got GPS, so you can save fishing spots that you want to go to. I think this one here is for like ice fishing. So I shall be learning more about this season. Again, you just have depth. And echoes of solid objects, and that I think is the GPS. Hopefully that was of use to anyone who's thinking of setting up a fish finder on their Galaxy Cruz. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. Many thanks for watching. Catch you next video.
Size of that for a fish. It's nearly the size of the bait. That is a little pollock. He's going back